The daring adventures of Super Kid. In a quiet suburban neighborhood, where picket fences and blooming gardens defined the landscape, lived an extraordinary child named Alex. Alex was no ordinary child, he was the Super Kid, a hero of small stature, a heart full of courage, and a spirit that could fly higher than the tallest skyscraper. But Super Kid's superpowers didn't come from radioactive spiders or alien planets, they came from an unwavering belief in the extraordinary power of kindness. The Super Kid's adventure begins one sunny morning when they notice an elderly neighbor, Mrs. Jenkins, struggling to carry her groceries. Without hesitation, Super Kid ran to his aid and effortlessly picked up the bag. Mrs. Jenkins smiled with gratitude, and from that day on, the neighborhood knew they had a real-life hero in their midst. As Super Kid continues his daily adventures, he faces a variety of challenges that require his special kindness. Whether it was helping a lost puppy find its way home or consoling a friend in need, Super Kid's superpower was always there, shining like the sun. One rainy day, Super Kid notices a neglected community garden that has fallen into disrepair. Weeds had taken their place and the flowers had lost their shine. With unwavering determination, Super Kid changed into his gardening outfit with a hoe and watering can. They united the neighborhood and together, they transformed the garden into a vibrant, thriving oasis. But Super Kid's adventures extended beyond the neighborhood. One day, while walking to school, he saw a poster about a charity race to raise money for the local children's hospital. Super Kid knew he had to participate. With immense energy and determination, he rallied his classmates, and soon the school was filled with enthusiasm. The charity race was a memorable event, and the whole town gathered to watch it. Encouraged by the enthusiasm of the crowd, the Super Kids ran with all their might. In the end, he crossed the finish line not as the fastest, but as a symbol of what a child can achieve when his heart is full of kindness. Super Kid's kindness extends beyond people and animals. He had a deep love for the environment and believed that taking care of the earth was the greatest act of heroism. He organized cleanup programs in the park, planted trees, and educated his peers about the importance of conservation. But even superheroes need rest, and Super Kid's favorite place to relax was the local library. There, he immersed himself in books about other heroes and their adventures. The librarian, Mrs. Henderson, often said that Super Kid's love of reading is a superpower in itself, inspiring others to explore the world through books. One summer, the city faced an unusual crisis, a severe drought. Once lush lawns turned brown, and water reserves became dangerously low. Super Kid knew he had to do something. He organized the Water Saving Superheroes campaign, which taught the community to conserve water in creative ways. Their efforts bore fruit, and the city saw a significant reduction in water usage. Super Kids' leadership inspired other communities to do the same and turned a local issue into a nationwide movement for water conservation. But as much as Super Kid loved his adventures, he also cherished the quiet moments spent with his family. He believed that the truest form of heroism was the love and support he shared with his loved ones. As the Super Kids grew up, their adventures increased. They became symbols of kindness, compassion, and community, and showed the world that anyone, regardless of age, can be a hero in their own way. The story of Super Kid reminds us that heroes don't always wear capes, sometimes, they possess a heart full of kindness. His adventure was not about defeating villains, but about making the world a better place one act of kindness at a time. And so, the adventures of Super Kid continue, as they inspire others to become heroes of kindness, spreading love and compassion wherever they go. Ultimately, Super Kid knew that the power to change the world with a single act of kindness was the most extraordinary power of all.